Good morning, everybody. It's me and Brent here in the Prescott Executive Studios, and we're going to go ahead and get the Monday started. And I'm telling you what, man, it was a long weekend. So let's just get this party started with the morning intro, but stay tuned because I got some gifts for you. Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight. All right, guys, it's a recap from the weekend, and it was a pretty awesome weekend. I'm still a little tired. Some people were like, "Hey, so you going to take a siesta Monday?" And I'm like, "No, man, I got things to do. So let's go."
What's Sundays for?
Yeah, I think I needed 2 days to recover.
Well, you did go to the Drum Music Fest.
I did, and that thing was out of control, but it's still fun.
Yeah. Before we dive into that, you want to know, everyone out there want to know what day it is today?
Heck yeah, let's go.
Got any guesses?
No.
It is National Peanut Butter Cookie Day.
Peanut butter
cookies?
cookies?
In the comments, drop what your favorite bakery in town is to get peanut butter cookies from. Yeah. My personal favorite is Grandma's. I love Grandma's Bakery.
Yeah, look at, check it out. There's Mr. Wolford. And then they correct
me.
Hey, that's funny. Guys, it's a peanut butter. Okay, so somebody kind of totally ruined my what you call it, my peanut butter like cravings, and they said peanut butter is bad for you. I said, in what freaking sense? And so they started. I did a little bit of research on it, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, can it really be bad for you?
Depends.
And yeah, it depends on who's making it, I guess.
Well, yeah, what's put in it and all that, and depends on your body too.
Yeah.
Like I have an intolerance to peanut butter on a moderate scale, so I have to keep it to every now and then. I can't have peanut butter every day, which sucks because I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on my bike rides. Can't do it.
See, look at Brent was like saying the same thing. Man, peanut butter and I don't get along. Wish I could eat it.
Yeah.
See, that's so weird. You know what I'm saying is, like, people that have those allergies, I feel so bad. But then again, I'm like, I feel like I started allergies. I think that when milk and all these foods started taking on this different additives and stuff, that's when I realized that peanut butter or milk, everything that I was growing up with was just bad.
Well, unfortunately, it's not the same as it was when you were growing up, you know? Even 20 years ago, there's so many more things that are hormones put in cows. And I mean, we could go down a squirrel den on that, but let's put the squirrel to the side.
With Squire. put him back.
We'll put Squire right there.
Like right here.
He's peeping his head up. So
he's literally right there poking his eyes. Logan says Flowerstone Bakery for all of his cookies.
Oh, nice. Haven't heard of him. Gonna have to try him out for my next open house.
Howdy and good morning, guys. Hope you have a blessed and fabulous day. Thank you for all you do in the community. Grandma's Cookies. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma's Cookies.
Thank you.
Where's Grandma's? Is there a Grandma's Cookies Bakery or Grandma's Bakery's Cookies?
Grandma's Bakery.
You think that's
right there on Gurley and Montezuma?
Yeah.
Right there, almost on the corner of Whiskey Row, right underneath the basement of what, St. Michael's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard something that's going to be happening. I guess they're opening up the bar underneath St. Michael's.
Is that going to be the White Rabbit?
No, the White Rabbit is going to be.
Because that's coming too.
Yeah, that's coming in.
That's going to be awesome.
2024. But they're the same owners of the White Rabbit is opening up Vino, wine. I guess it's a winery, maybe a place to drink wine.
Yeah, like a wine bar, like back alley wine bar.
Yeah, they're opening that up here shortly. So I'm just like, what in the world? So
interesting.
There's a lot of cool things that are happening in our community, and you guys should definitely just like tune in to find out all this stuff. But over the weekend, we did do a pretty big deal. But let's go over the weather real quick.
All right, I got it ready.
Let's go.
I got it keyed up. Here we go. Here's our weather forecast for this week. Man, I think tomorrow's probably gonna be our real last day of spring.
real last day or real last
our,
day?
our real last day of spring. Summer doesn't officially start till June 21st, but I mean, look at this weather forecast. Like, we're in the 70s until Wednesday. We hit 80s, and then, I mean, this is only a 7-day forecast, but it's going to be mid 80s by this weekend.
Okay, so I also
It's going to feel like summer this weekend.
So what has actually happened, it starts in 3 days. The official date of the monsoons begins on June 15th and runs until September 30th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, monsoon season is very, very much real. But like you said, what was his name? Radon?
Oh, AZ Weather Force. I saw he was live this weekend, and the latest thing that he was saying on there was it's going to be, we're looking at possibly having a dry, hot summer.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I mean, I don't
the weather's all over the board.
Yeah, because I felt like we ended up starting monsoons a little bit earlier in May. Remember, we were calling them Maysoons?
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I don't know. Let's see what happens. July always brings some sort of like beautiful freaking rain because the monsoons does what it does best. So it's actually pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool.
First day of monsoon season is going to be a high of 81 with a low of 50 and a 0% chance of rain, according to the weather forecast.
That's what I'm talking about.
So let's dive into pollen and see what pollen's been doing. Here, let me try to switch over. Share this tab instead. Boom. Nope. Did it work? Yes, pollen. We've got pollen. Actually, we're getting less and less pollen. So on the pollen forecast here, it's gone down since last week. We were in the medium range, and now starting today, 4.7, so just under medium, kind of low medium. By Wednesday, get down to 2.8. Man, I shut my windows last night, and I woke up so much better this morning. My sinuses and everything. I don't know. I thought I was getting sick. Nope. Just turns out I was sleeping with my windows open, and the pollen was just getting in my nose and just screwing me up in the mornings.
Yeah, if you have that stuff, it actually really does that. What do you call it? It has that effect. It just I don't know. Over the years, you just learn how to do a couple of things. Like for instance, early in the morning, if you want the cool airs to go ahead and just cool down your house, you open up the doors early in the morning. But at late at night, you close the windows and all that because of the pollen and all the dust and stuff starts settling in, which is not a good thing because if you have allergies, like, my man here, it's just going to freaking mess up. It's going to mess up 100%. Yeah. So this is like a crazy, what would you say, a crazy moment in people's life. It's actually out of control, to be honest. So this weekend, man, I went to Jerome Music Fest, Music and Arts Festival. It was the first of its kind, and we ended up having one of the best times ever. We got there at 11, didn't leave until like 2 o'clock, and it was awesome. So you know what ended up happening, though?
2 in the morning?
No, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm done.
I was like 2 o'clock. I was like,
it was
man,
nice.
You rager all day, all night?
Beautiful. Like there was so much excitement up there, and I was like, this is really, really cool. Because, when they start something, it's just like, a lot of people start showing up. Mm-hmm. But I was getting mixed communication from the locals there, the people that live there, and the people also that work there. I mean, there's two different conversational pieces. The people that own businesses up there, they're like, yeah, we encourage, e-commerce, meaning that they need people up there to go ahead and obviously service their buildings and buy their product. And if they don't, guess what? They go belly up. Yep. And so the locals were like, we don't know if we want this to be kind of like an every weekend thing because, I don't know if you've ever been to, what would you say, Sedona on a weekend trying to get up there by Grasshopper Point. It's a no go. It just seems like you're going to be sitting in traffic more than exploring and enjoying the whole community up there. And they ended up, what would you say? They ended up stop their tourist marketing plan. They said, you know what, we're not going to start bringing everybody back into town. It's like, it's too much. It's causing, the infrastructure in general was not getting prepared right. It was just a whole bunch of stuff was going on. And so anyways, it ended up becoming an issue. It ended up becoming an issue. And obviously now they're trying to figure it out and how to balance that out. But I'm telling you, they're
a tourist community though. Like I would say that's probably correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like a major part of their income, right? Is all the touristry through that town. So.
Oh man, my phone is like freaking out, man.
What's going on? Blowing up over there?
No, it's just freaking out. It's freaking out, man.
Got a celebrity here.
I know. It's
just blowing up.
Freaking out, man.
So how was it? Question on that. So I didn't make it over there this weekend. How would that compare to what we have as Akron Night? Is it like kind of the same where there's music set up all over the place, or was it more like a music festival versus kind of trying to be a fundraiser for a
it was actual our Akron Night.
Yeah.
So you travel to each little place, saw the people that were playing their music. There was a place that was in the park, which was really awesome. Had a bunch of people dancing up there, and then you go to different functions. I think it was 10 venues. And go check out the venues, and that's where everybody was. It was actually really, really cool. And so I was like, this is really nice, but in my perspective, holy climbing mountains, like the inclines, the declines were perfectly fine, but walking back up the hill, wow. I got my steps in.
Well, you're in Jerome.
I got my elevation steps in, and it was cool. It was cool. I mean, I woke up the next day pretty sore, but it was one of the best things that I've ever been through, because it made me walk all the way down past the main road to other locations. So we were able to go ahead and check out some other wineries and some other locations, meet some owners. I mean, it was awesome. I really actually enjoyed it. So, I mean, if you guys ever hear about an event that's going on up there at the Jerome, go check it out. Just go entirely for its luster and wonder. But
well, you know what they say, right?
What do they say?
When in Jerome.
When in Jerome.
I had to throw that dad joke out there.
Yeah, you definitely do that. The dad joke. Unfortunately, wasn't able to see her in Jerome this weekend. Oh.
What do we got? We got some comments?
Sadie Norkin. Who's Sadie Norkin?
Got some comments?
Oh, yeah. Somebody said, did you sell the house? I don't know what house you're talking about.
No. If you're talking about the one I had an open house on this weekend, nope, I didn't. Or the big $1.9 million house too? Nope, didn't.
Did you show that house? Oh, yeah, the one on the corner.
Yeah, the one on the corner of, was that Park and Gurley?
Park and Gurley?
Park and Gurley.
Dude, my phone is freaking out.
Did we say hi to everybody already?
Freaking out, man.
Did we say hi to everybody already?
I just put it on the thing. But
Facebook user, good morning. Who else do we got some good mornings from? Gene. Good morning, Gene. Northern AZ Social. Good morning. Isaac. Morning. What else we got? Nancy. Happy Monday. And yeah, what do you got next, man? What's going on over there? You got breaking news alerts on your phone?
I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on my phone. It keeps on flashing. I think I broke it, man. So some of the headlines that you guys should probably go back and check out on the Prescott Times, which is a little bit crazy. Like, I am so seriously like, what in the world is going on?
Got a little
Prescott Valley man
this
found
weekend,
guilty by jury of vulnerable adult abuse, sexual abuse, and molestation of a child. Okay, so technically there's a lot of craziness going on, but I'm telling you what, man. It happens everywhere, and unfortunately, it is what it is. So I don't know if you guys are following the homicide that happened out there in Coyote Springs with Mr. Griffith, passed or dying, and they said it was an actual homicide. So the details of the homicide hasn't been released, but they want this man for questioning. They say that he has some sort of answers that they need from him. So if you guys have seen him or acknowledge who he is, they are looking for him right now to go ahead and try to get some answers that are much needed. So he's probably one of the last ones to go ahead and see the man alive. And so they want to know more about what, where he was, what he knows, et cetera, et cetera. So if you guys know his whereabouts, please let him know what's going on.
Man, they can't find him, huh? That's suspicious.
Yeah, very suspicious. So,
I'm no detective, but if you're trying to find somebody, you can't find them. That's kind of suspicious.
Yeah, very, very, very suspicious. So if you guys want to go back and check out the headlines, check it out. Swift response by fire department prevents potential disaster at Prescott High School graduation.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of crazy. YCS reports an increase in 911 hang-up calls.
Oh, geez.
Somebody's like, yeah, maybe not. Oh, maybe so. So anyways, you guys go check back all that information right there at the Prescott Times for free. And if you guys don't know, now you know.
On that, one thing that I heard, and because being a dad and having a kid, if your kid calls 911, don't just hang up. Stay on the line until you get someone on the other side of the line that asks you what your problem is, and tell them, hey, my kid accidentally called 911. This is not an emergency. Don't send EMS. I'm fine. So
I'm totally fine.
That will help.
I'm totally fine.
Seriously, though, that'll help ease up the strain. Because even if you call 911 by accident and you hang up, they could potentially get your geo coordinates from that call and send EMS out there, which is using our vital resources that we need to have deployable for actual emergencies for non-emergencies.
Yeah, and just like last week, I think we were talking about the hikers that went hiking, and one of their things that they say that you need to do is if you call 911, stay put, because the GPS has pinged you to a location that will give the rescuers a good place to start searching for you. Yep. So it's normal to have that on. It's not normal to be lost though.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't get lost. If you're bad at sense of direction, don't go off the trails. Stay on the trails.
Or go hiking out by Thumb Butte. We have plenty of cell phone service out there. If you get lost, you just pull up one of the apps on your phone, like Maps, or Trail Forks is a killer app, by the way, that you can use for hiking or biking. It gives you a map with geolocation. Find the trail and get back home safe.
And then voila, there you guys go. So with that being said, stay tuned for the next 15 minutes, because we're going to go ahead and bring Lawhorn Plumbing. They're going to be awesome. They're doing another what do they call it? Red ribbon cutting for the city of Prescott's Chamber of Commerce. So Prescott Chamber of Commerce, and we want you guys to be a part of it. But we also want to go ahead and chat with them soon, right after this. So with that being said, I'm out of here. It's Monday.
On that note, too, always tell someone where you're hiking to. That is a great point.
Yep,
right there.
Very, very good point. Follow it.
Share that.
All those guidelines. Make it happen. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be word. And remember, love always wins. See you guys later. Bye.